So this weekend my brother and I are here at our family property in South Texas for a weekend hunt. We've got a couple more weekends left in the season. But for this video I want to take you back to a New Year's hunt when my wife and I came down. We set over in a Krivoman ground blind at a place we call the High Line and had a successful hunt there. Be sure to stick around afterwards. I'm going to start reading some viewer comments. I've got some pretty interesting ones, so stick around for the viewer comments after that. So here we go with the hunt. Okay, I'm back here this morning inside the Krivoman ground blind. I shot a javelina yesterday evening, our first evening here. There was a buck that was over in the area, so I'm going to see if I can hopefully get him to come in this morning. If we can, we'll take a shot at him. Maybe something else will come in. So here we go. Blood drawn. Mature 10-pointer came in. He came into my shooting lane, but he was facing to me. Finally he turned broadside and kind of quartering away a little bit. So I went ahead and drew, shot him. I think I made a good shot on him. Heck, he's only at 12 or 15 yards. So I'm gonna give him a little bit, 20-30 minutes. I may go ahead and back out of here, head on back to the house, get Jeanette, and then come back and track it. But I feel pretty good about that one. I'm gonna ease back over here, see if I can find real quick blood where he was standing, and then like I say, head back, get Jeanette from camp, and then come back and trail him. So let's see what we can find here. Alright, so we gave him about 30 minutes, went back and got Jeanette, and then came back over here. We didn't find blood at the spot of the shot, which is kind of right in here. You can see the Krivoman ground blind right there, and then he was standing right in here, probably 12 or 15 yards away. But we didn't find blood, but we kind of knew a direction from watching the video back on the TV at home. So we knew he was kind of back in this direction, so we took a couple different trails. And then Jeanette actually just stumbled across him. I came back to get the camera and was able to backtrack some blood that we didn't see initially going in. He really didn't go far, probably 60 or 70 yards maybe. So I came back over to get the camera for the recovery. Kind of a nice tangle of brush here. Welcome to South Texas, where everything bites, sticks, or stings. Ow. Tangled up. Alright, so you can see right over here where my bride is. She spotted him from about right here. So see, it was a pretty sharp quartering away shot. Hit probably further back than what I'd intended anyway, but definitely got double lungs. Good mature buck. Bent the ferrule on the jackhammer. Did the trick, but
dang,
ruined the broadhead. But the arrow's still intact. Pierce, gold tip, Pierce, kinetics. Alright, you can see as I roll him over, the exit kind of right in here behind the shoulder, so it really wasn't that bad of a shot. Even at a hard quartering, he's got a lot of bone on him. He's an old deer. Big head. He's going to eat well though. We'll make some sausage out of him. We'll eat well. So this is first deer down. We're hoping to get a couple more this weekend. We went ahead and drug him out here to the road, and we're going to take some pictures and a little bit of video. This buck came in. Hadn't seen much early. I saw one little small buck, and a couple of javelinas ran him off. I was tempted to shoot the javelinas, but they were kind of in the tall grass, and I couldn't really get a shot at them or even see them. At one point they ran that small buck off, actually chased him down the road. I was about to wrap it up, the hunt, and looked out and saw this guy coming down the road towards me, towards my shooting lane. So I waited. He came in. He was actually facing right at me, quartering to just a little bit. He finally came into the shooting lane. I waited for him to turn broadside. He actually looked up at me at one point at the blind. I don't think he was really worried about me or saw me or anything, but when he put his head back down, he was kind of broadside, quartering away. So I went ahead and took the quartering away shot. Probably hit a little bit further back than what I wanted to, but as you can see, that arrow came out right behind the shoulder. Piled him up pretty good, so I'm pretty proud, pretty pleased with this one. We got several more days of hunting, so hopefully we can get another couple of deer on the ground. Appreciate y'all joining us. Hey there, welcome back. Thanks for joining me on that hunt. It was great to get that buck under my belt. We're kind of between hunts right now. We're going back this weekend. But in the meantime, I want to start answering some user questions, as we've had some videos that have gotten a lot more traction. I've had some very interesting comments on those videos. So I'm going to start reading some of those. Some of them are positive. Obviously, we get some that are negative. But this question comes from DKK, and he asks, shooting an arrow is great fun. I would love to develop those skills. But sir, when you hunt for the first time, does it feel like, oh, I'm taking an innocent life? Just asking. So that's a very interesting question, and yes, the answer is there's kind of a range of emotions when you shoot an animal. I know there's a feeling of elation, but there's also remorse anytime you take a life. And I think anybody that has respect for life and the blessings that God provides us with can't help but feel some remorse, but also know that God provided those animals for us for food and for us to manage the resource. So yes, there is kind of that conflicting things. All right, so thanks DKK for that question. If you have additional comments related to that, you can either post them on the original video or feel free to post them down here. I'd love to see your thoughts on that. So anyway, I appreciate you joining us, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one.